everyone, it's Leilani. Welcome back to my channel. So today I wanted to give you guys a quick and easy flip through of this throwback album that we worked on over on Patreon during the month of April. So basically it's a 12 by 12 album. There's a mix of pocket pages and layouts. I used the Vicki Boutin Color Study Collection throughout and documented some older photos that aren't in homes yet. So I was really excited to get these pictures documented. And I'm sorry about the glare. I'm doing the best I can here. It's really dark in my craft room, so I have to have my studio lights on, and it's a little glary with the page protectors, but I'll hold them up and we'll try to get through it together. So for this first one, I loved this paper from Vicki Boutin. I love when the paper kind of does a lot of the work for you with the big circle, and I just added in some photos of me and our cat Fitz. He's no longer around, so I was really excited to document these pictures. I also used a little bit of texture paste on one of the pattern papers and punched out some stars. So I love the way that that one looks. Very easy. This one I was experimenting with a circle, kind of adding the circle vibe from that previous layout. I didn't absolutely love this one. I think I should have printed my pictures off maybe a little bit bigger, but it's done. It's in the book. I'm happy with that. I did fussy cut some of the flowers from a different paper and kind of cascaded them down. And I love those pictures of me and my mom. Those are both from 2014. So these pictures are all from 2014 to 2016. So this is a fun page protector from Heidi Swap, where they kind of have like a little hidden thing in it. So this is all about me and my friend Kelsey, and this was a trip that she took to Nashville several years ago, and we got to see each other. Now, as an afterthought, I'm like, I probably should have added my journaling in here and not on the photo, but once again, I already did it, so I don't know if I'm going to add anything over here to this flap or not, but these page protectors are really fun. I got them off of scrapbook.com, and they're by Heidi Swap, so I think they're like panoramic or something like that. So that was really fun. It's just an 8.5 by 11, and on the back I just decided to print off a larger photo, which is always fun to me to have different size photos and different size page protectors and all of that good stuff. So then for the pocket pages, I pretty much just mixed and matched different photos. These are some of my favorite selfies of me and Will, and then I just added a few other pictures that I thought went well. I love the cut apart sheet that was in the 12 by 12 paper pad. I definitely utilized the 3 by 4 and 4 by 6 cut aparts for sure throughout. This layout I love because it is filled with photos of Greta, and you guys know she passed away January of 2021, so we all miss her greatly, and I love having these little pictures of her. And also I like having these pictures of my bedroom, because this was the bedroom that I had at my parents' house, and now it's a workout room, so it's kind of cool to have those to look back on as well. This one is really selfie heavy, which is not my favorite thing, honestly, but I was trying to pack in as many photos as possible. Definitely for a book like this, where I have a lot of pictures to document, it's not really like the same vibe as Project Life for me, where I kind of like to keep it more chill and use a lot of filler cards as well, but for this one, I was just trying to put a lot of pictures in here. So I love all of these selfies of me and Will. I had blue hair at the time, so I definitely wanted to document that. Then over here, just some kind of random pictures of Will and pictures of me. You'll see a lot of outfit photos throughout this album because I used to love to take those. I still do, and here's another one of those 4 by 6 cut aparts, and I added a little bit of journaling. So I kind of mixed and matched between handwritten journaling and typed journaling. This one, I just had a lot of pictures of me from Valentine's Day that year. I love kind of the grid style where all of the pictures are slightly different, but also kind of the same. I changed 2 of them to black and white, which I think helped a lot. And I just love this pink paper. It makes me really happy. So any layout that has that on it, I'm all for it. And then here is a 6 by 8 photo of me and my friend Rachel with some more V-Day shenanigans. And I was really into kind of doing these clusters of tiny words and a title and some stars. For the bigger stars, I love to do kind of a gel penned outline. I used some of the puffy stickers, just like a very collagey, clustery type album. Very colorful, but I really wanted to go with that for this one, so I like the way it turned out. Now for this particular photo, it's like a double page spread because I did have a lot of other pictures to go with it, so I just added them into the pockets. Super easy. And then on the back added a few more selfies of me and Will. Once again, used the trick of making a couple of them black and white, which I think just kind of breaks up pictures when you have so many that look similar, but you want to document all of them. Now it was around Will's birthday, so he's a leap year baby, so it's around the end of February here. That was the birthday cake that I made for him. And then this one is kind of like a bunch of pictures of me and my granny and my mom. I love this selfie. So a lot of these were whenever my mom had a day off, and we used to take my granny to like the zoo or to museums and different things like that, or just kind of like there's her and Greta passed out in her chair there, or Fitz, he used to love to ride around on her wheelchair with her, and my dad would take her around the yard and show her everything that was growing. So she was a huge part of my life because I actually took care of her as her full-time caregiver for 6 years. And she passed away in 2017, and she was 99 and a half. So she had a nice long life, but she lived here with my parents. So love that. Okay, and this was just something that I happened to have documented back in 2015, and for just a random week, I took a Instax selfie with Will every day of the week. So I thought that was kind of a fun thing, and it really inspired me to try to do that now. So I think that's really fun, just to pick a random week, take a selfie every day, and then you kind of have a little snippet into your life then. So I thought that was kind of fun. More Greta pictures. So I'm having a good time kind of just going through this old phone, picking out all of the pictures that I would like to document, and then trying to kind of group them in some sort of order. And I was trying to do this album as chronological as I could get. So you can see I really love the florals there with my old bedroom. Then here, this was kind of fun. These were all pictures of our house currently, but like these two bottom photos are of our bedroom, and it definitely looks a lot different now. So I love having these pictures documented as well. So I just kind of added all of those together. I love this card that says, "Create your own beautiful world." And I thought that worked well with like interior design kind of thing. Here's where I used another one of those page protectors. So this was Bill Street Music Fest here in Memphis. So I had some Instax. So I just added 3 along there. When you flip it open, there's 3 more. And then there's some additional photos and info all about Music Fest. We saw my favorite singer ever, Jenny Lewis. And that was the first time I'd ever seen her in concert. So loved documenting that. And then here's just a cute picture of my friend Shelby. It was also in black and white, so I decided to use some of this bright yellow. I also had some little titles, and I'm not sure if those were a color study or not, but they went really well. So you'll see that I used some of those like title stickers throughout. Now we're getting into summer, so here's a little pocket page of some pictures of me and my friend Casey out and about in the pool. Super fun. And then on the back, another pool day with a bunch of friends getting out together. Love that. This is like my favorite cut apart card that says "Love This Life," and I used it several times. So you will probably see it multiple times throughout. And here's one of my favorite layouts that I did of me and my friends Rachel and Shelby. And I used all of these little they're not sequins, I guess. They're just like little clay pieces from maybe like confetti pieces from, I think, Inner Creativity Shop, or I might have gotten these from somewhere else. I can look on Etsy, and I will link them down below in case you're interested. Then we're moving on to a trip to the beach. So this is a picture of me and Will on our way. I loved these big titles. I'm not typically someone who loves things like that in regular scrapbooking, but for this album, I thought it was really great. They came in handy. And then sometimes I would kind of cut the page protector just for interest. So I do have some pictures from the beach here. And then I also have a few other pictures from the beach here. So that was a really fun trip. And then here's another one of those page protectors. Now this one's a little bit different because it actually doesn't have the half page, but it has an entire page here. So I did more Instax photos, and then whenever you flip it out, there's a couple layouts here, and I printed both of these off as like bigger pictures. So I thought that that was pretty fun. And then on the back, I made this cute, very layered layout here, just of a couple more photos of me. Then we're moving on to another pocket page. So we have some pictures with my friend Rachel. Here was our current cat, Shang, and then that was Fitz. So I liked having a picture of them when they were together. More of the house. Then on the back, some pictures of me with friends, you know, more of the same, but I'm so excited to have these documented. I really liked this little cluster card here with the 3x4 and a little tag, and I love these stickers that look like what is that? Like a paper clip? Or that's not a paper clip, but maybe it is. Anyway, you guys know. These are some of my favorite selfies of me and Will ever. Now this page was getting a little busy, but I still like it. I just tried to kind of go outside of my comfort zone, use a lot of pattern paper for background papers, and just have fun with it. This was another layered one that I really liked. Another great picture of Fitz down there at the bottom. Super cute. Here was a fair day. I love this little clipboard card. I used that a couple times as well. Super cute. I really liked it whenever I had enough pictures to do like one event in a pocket page. I always just think that looks good for like cohesion. But this one, I really liked the colors that I chose, so I was happy with this one as well. Just some randomness. This next layout, I actually I created this one during one of our Zooms, our Patreon Zooms, so that was really fun. I just did that while we were all chatting and whatnot. Once again, printed off one photo in color and one in black and white. This one I really liked. This was of a big birthday party I had for my 29th birthday in 2015. Now here I was running out of pattern paper, so I used a piece of white paper for the background and like mostly scraps. But I love the way that that turned out, and I kind of wish I would have done more with the white background. But like I say, I might add more to this album. I definitely have more photos that I could scrap. So here's some more random pictures from this big party that I threw at my house for my B-Day. So some cute little photos there. And then we have another one of those Heidi Swap ones where it folds out. So this is a picture of us from a pumpkin patch. So my birthday's in October. So we're kind of going on with that, you know, October theme here. And then you flip it out and there's a lot more pictures from our day at the pumpkin patch. So I think that that's pretty cute. I like how that looks a lot. I love pumpkin patch pictures anyways. Then on the back, I'm sure you guys have seen this picture many times, but it is iconic, if I do say so myself, and I like to document it. So I had this paper, and I knew that it would be so perfect for Halloween that year as well, whenever I was Cher from Clueless. Then we're moving on into 2016. So I did not get that many things documented from 2016, so that's why I would definitely like to continue to document. I always love printing off 3x4s and just putting them across the middle of a layout. That's something that I've done many times, and it's one of kind of my favorites. Now this paper was not from the color study collection from Vicki Boutin. I think it might be Dear Lizzie or something. I don't know. You guys probably know more than me, but I just randomly had it and I thought it kind of went well. And that was a trip that I took with my friend Rachel to Nashville. So here's a little bit more from that trip, and then you flip it and you've got even more. So super fun. So sometimes I would just cut the page protector in half, the 12x12, just kind of for the heck of it. And we're nearing the end here, but I love these pictures as well. Here's where Will's hair was really long. So fun. And here's where I was like obsessed with collecting patches and pins, enamel pins. So I have all kinds of, I had like a couple jackets filled. So that's kind of fun to remember. Here was a layout I truly struggled with, if I'm being honest. I tried to use this paper and I did not love it, and I didn't like the pops of black, and I just kind of struggled. But you know, you're not going to love every page, and so I just kept it in here and kept trying to just truck along. But that's a picture of me and my mom. And then the very last one, a couple other pictures of me and my mom. I liked this one a lot more. And I kind of added these pictures together so it almost looked like one big photo, but did the black and white trick again with that one. And that's it. So I do have a lot more pictures from 2016 that I would like to document, and also 2017. So it's really fun kind of documenting these and getting them into an album, because this was before I was scrapbooking regularly. So I didn't start Project Life until 2018. So I do have a lot of pictures that just never went anywhere, and they're just sitting on this old phone that I found, and I want to get them printed off and documented while I still can. And there's a lot of good stuff in like 2016. 2017 is when we got Penny, so those would be super fun to document. So I think that you may see more of this coming up. I think I might work on it again another month of Patreon. But, you know, I will always come over here and give you guys a flip through at the end. So that is it for me today, everyone. I hope that you enjoyed the flip through. If you did, please give me a like. Please consider subscribing. And you know, I'll be back at you super soon with another video. Thanks, guys. Bye.